What's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be trying out the brand new evolution, which is the Evo XE. We're going to be playing some nice little graveyard freeze actually in today's video. I feel like the XE, and especially the Evo XE, works very well in this deck, so that's kind of what we're going to try and show off, and really just kind of dive into how the Evo XE is in general. So my first impressions, I've played probably like 10 matches with the Evo XE, faced a few different matchups. I feel like Evo XE is definitely a good evolution. I feel like, you know, it is one cycle, so you really just play your normal XE, then you get to your evolution, which is very cool to see. And I just think it gets a lot of value a lot of the time. Now, it is situational, right? Because the knockback damage... Well, actually, I guess I'll just start off with what the Evo XE does. So whenever troops are close to it, it knocks them back. Only like small troops, like not big troops like the Giant and the Golem, but it does knock back a fair amount of troops. And also within that, like kind of, it's like a 2 or 3 tile range, it does bonus damage. So pretty neat overall. I really do like the concept of the Evo XE. And I believe it's on the stronger side. So definitely Definitely an evolution I would suggest kind of investing in right now. So we got the Evo XE right now. It's not really going to get too much value in this matchup because really the Evo XE shines against like big pushes, and Hog 2.6 does not really create too many of those. So it's kind of interesting how this first one is starting out here. I'm going to go with my cage. It's going to pull in that Ice Golem, and then I'm going to Inferno Dragon for the Hog. Very nice stuff here, and the way I really want to play this kind of matchup here is I just want to kind of stall until double, and then once that happens, we can just build up all of our pushes into the into one lane here. So I'll just let his Muskie take care of everything. We're coming up on double in about 5 seconds here, so that's great. And this is where the tides of the matchup is about to change heavy. So we got our bowler set up. I feel like this deck really does it does well in double in a ton of matchups. Like, it really is just a tanky deck in general, so that kind of makes sense, right? But we got the XE down, which means that our next one will be Evo, and this might be the first time I go in with a graveyard. Actually, you know what? He kind of goes with a pretty nice Muskie right there, so I'm going to actually NATO and see if we can maybe kill that Musketeer. I think our XE might line up on top of the Muskie unless he protects it, which he does. Okay, I'll get my bowler down. We'll eat a hog shot here, and then I think we're probably going to go in. Our bowler, or not our bowler, but our Goblin Brawler, excuse me, got some nice damage on the left, so we kind of do have options here as to which lane we want to go into. I think I'm going to go Evo XE down low. I do need to watch my tower health because, as we all know, 2.6 can definitely get some nice spell cycle down. So let's just kind of be careful. I'm probably going to NATO just to make sure that Musketeer dies. He goes with the next one, and okay, hold on. I can sneak in a bowler here. We can go with a nice graveyard and possibly freeze here as well. So let's see if we can kind of get this rolling. He goes with a Hog Rider, but look at the XE. The XE's freezing the Hog. Gets no shots on top of tower. We have the freeze on top of the graveyard. XE lines up on tower. Perfect. Hold on. We're getting a ton of good value right here. I'm gonna go Goblin Cage, completely kill his Hog Rider as well. Hold on now, guys. The tides are turning. This is what we love to see. So I think, honestly, I think the bowler is really giving this guy some problems. I'm going to go with my XE first, though, just to snipe out this Muskie. And hold on, can he protect the Muskie here? No, he cannot. Okay, this is the time that we're going to go bowler. Bowler is definitely a struggle for this guy to defend, so I really want that to cross the bridge, which it does successfully. I'm going to freeze as well, I can tell you that. Even if the bowler dies, it's still fine. XE, oh man, if the XE would have survived, but so many skeletons on top of tower. Okay, we actually take the damage lead now. Hold on. We are definitely making something special happen here. So I do, of course, need to watch out for this guy's Hog Rider. I'm actually going to NATO back in case he goes for Prediction Fireball. I'm going to go with my Evo XE to push back the Hog Rider, and then I'll Goblin Cage. It's probably going to Fireball, which is fine here. Cage does shut that down. We got the Evo XE, honestly, getting us some value against these Hog Riders. I did not expect the Evo XE to give me much value in this matchup, but sure enough, it is. I'm going to actually Tornado just to make sure this Muskie dies. We got the Executioner doing its work as well. I'm going to freeze because there's no point not to. It's triple. Bowler lines up on tower. We're getting a ton of damage. Hold on, guys. Let me spam another. I want to go XE the bridge, honestly, but I can't. I need to defend this Hog Rider. I'm going to line up my bowler because if he's not careful, it could possibly line up on top of tower. I'm going to go with my naked graveyard just to continue to force out Elixir. Oh, Tornado to line up the bowler. Let's go. I'm going to freeze as well, please. Okay, he goes with a nice Hog Rider, but I can definitely get my cage down in time, but we don't even need it. That's good game. We beat Hog 2.6 in the first match. He got some nice early damage, but as the match progressed, it got way better for us, and we take home a super nice dub. I didn't feel like that last match was a great match to kind of showcase the Evo Executioner, yet it still got some extra utility in terms of just pushing back the Hog Rider and denying it damage. So maybe the Evo Executioner is even more like, works in even more matchups than I originally thought. Speaking of like the best matchup for it though, I'm sure you guys have kind of seen those like quirky like like the YouTube shorts where it's like the Lava Hound loon pushes just all get shut down by the Evo Executioner, and I gotta say it is real, man. I played a Lava Hound matchup with the Evo Xe on my side, and I just felt unstoppable. I felt like I literally just played the card and won the matchup for free. So I mean, it takes out the Lava Hound, Lava Pups, Balloon, kills minions as well. I mean, it is a sight to see. So I also find myself losing to Lava Hound a odd amount of the time. Like, I feel like I should beat it a lot, but I end up just losing. I don't know why, but Evo Executioner is definitely going to carry me to some wins in this season, so I'm excited for that. But we got a bait matchup for ourselves here, which bait can be good, but also tricky at the same time, depending on the deck. Rocket can definitely be a problem against our big pushes and just kind of shutting us down, but you know what, I'm ready for it. And actually, this guy has Dark Goblin and Princess, right? So that means probably no Rocket from our opponent, which is a great sign for us. So I think we're just going to try and make it into double. You know what, maybe do we go in here with this? I'm going to go with my Xe because I don't think this guy has Rocket. I could be wrong. We're not going to get too much value from the Evo Xe here, but I'm going to place my graveyard. Played it a little low, but we're still fine here. So Evo Xe actually is pushing back the Valk. No point in freezing, right? Oh, Xe on top of tower. Yo, Xe on top of tower again because it's pushing back the Valk. I'm going to actually freeze, I think. Hold on, guys. Yo, look at the Evo Xe on top of tower with the freeze. That's so much damage. He goes with the Goblin Gang behind. That's fine by me. Evo Xe getting the job done. I didn't realize it like it live in time, but the Evo Executioner was pushing back the Valk and then swinging on it and connecting to the tower at the same time. Like, is that not just perfect, man? I don't know what else to say about that, but we got our Inferno Dragon down here. Inferno Dragon kind of lacking in this matchup, honestly. I don't really see it getting too much value for us, unfortunately, but that's okay. At least the bowler and the Xe are going to do a good job cleaning up, right? So I'm going to throw down my bowler in the right just to kind of tank up both lanes, but we got a great start with all that damage here, and we do see the Rocket. Okay, I guess I'm mistaken. This guy does not have a Dark Goblin. Totally just made that one up right there, but Xe gets a shot on the left. We're going to see here. Let's actually go guards plus graveyard here. I'm going to defend this left side barrel because I'm not concerned about the right. Whenever you have the King Tower up against the fake barrel, it really just doesn't matter. So we didn't really get much damage there, unfortunately, from our graveyard. Wasn't really the greatest push on my end. I'll own up to that. But Evo Xe is kind of cleaning up this Valk, so that's good. Let's get our Inferno Dragon out here to take out the Princess. And he's slowly but surely coming back. I'm going to go with my bowler to hopefully deny that barrel fully. He gets one shot, man, unfortunately. I was a little slow, but maybe... Oh, man, if I would have froze there, would that have been a good play? Probably not 100% sure, though. And he's blocking the bridge now. Okay, so you can tell this guy's serious, man. He's not playing around anymore. He actually took the damage lead from us as well, so... I'm going to go with my Xe right now. Hopefully that lines up on top of the Princess. Does not, but the guards should be able to take it out. NATO back to pull back the Goblins. No damage there. And we need a push or something. We need to find a way to break through. I'm going to go with my bowler here. He's Inferno Tower. The bridge is annoying, but it's kind of working on top of us right now. So I'm going to go with my eye drag. Try and just snipe out this Inferno Tower. No other way for us to kill it. And I think, honestly, what do we do here? I think I just ignore both barrels. I don't see what else I could really do. We're just going to have to eat all that damage in the right. Okay, he's not back to barrel yet, which is good for us. I played that cage on the left to take out the Princess. Evo cage really does not give us too much value in this matchup, but maybe we can make something work here. I'm going to go with my bowler graveyard. We just hit triple, so we have a ton of elixir coming in. I'm going to go for a freeze on top of this tower. Nice. Okay, tower is dead. I need to find a way to kill this Goblin Gang, though. Okay, the Goblin Gang does such a good job taking out everything, man. Gotta respect it. Okay, I need to catch this Princess at the bridge, too, in case he goes for it. No, the Xe, no. Oh, man, we ate a ton of damage right there. Okay, I'm going to go with my Inferno Dragon, I think, plus the Graveyard and Freeze. He can't rocket it yet, but he does block the bridge. Hold on. We have what is he doing right now? He's kind of selling. I'm going to go with my Freeze to force him to log. The Inferno Dragon just got pulled to the tower. Xe's on top of tower as well. We're getting a ton of damage. I'm going to play Evo Xe the bridge. And, guys, we just won that game? Are you kidding me? What a sell. That is good game, man. I don't know how we won that. I completely expected to lose that, but gosh, I will definitely take that win. Evo Xe for the dub. In the last match here, and I decided to make a little bit of a change. I took out the Evo Goblin Cage and subbed in the Evo Knight. I just feel like Evo Goblin Cage works against heavy beatdown, but really all the other cards in this deck works against heavy beatdown as well. And guys, oh my goodness, it looks like we're going up against Elixir Golem. Once we get to our Evo Xe, we're going to be able to stop any Elixir Golem push that we see come our way. So I'm excited for this. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to hover my freeze here. Let's see. I think I might go for my freeze anyway, because at least we take out the Skeleton King. Very nice freeze. The Xe is doing good work on the left lane as well. That Night Witch is dead. Perfect. And look at that. That's free elixir for us. What a start to this match. And this is, I can already tell you, this is a great matchup for us. I'm going to get my bowler down. I'm getting ready for a graveyard push, man. And I hope he's getting ready to defend it. Oh, he actually goes in opposite lane. But look at this, guys. Evo Xe is going to shut down all of his lives and dreams. And that is, gosh, look at this. Just push back the elixir blobs. And we're killing the Night Witch as well. He drops the ha-ha-ha. I think he knows it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, is this going to be the quickest Elixir Golem meltdown you've ever seen? Because this is crazy. I'm going to cycle my Knight here as well. I don't even need the graveyard yet. We have the freeze. I don't know how he stops the freeze. I'm going to tornado in these archers, kill him as fast as possible. We still... Oh, do we have enough for the freeze? Looks like we don't. You know what? No, he could just spell that out. So, you know what? I'll be honest. He actually kind of defended that. But, oh, I don't like that rage, though. I'm going to go guards on the left and just try and sneak some extra damage. We do have the freeze as well if we need it. But great start to this match for us. Loving it, man. This matchup is going to be so free. I can already tell you guys. Like, oh, my goodness. I love playing against Elixir Golem whenever I have Xe and Evo Xe Tornado. Like, it is beautiful. So, I'm going to go with my bowler on the right here. Just kind of feel out what our boy Javier is kind of thinking right now. Because I'm ready for whatever he's got, man. He's got the kind of like Elixir Golem bait deck with the Skeleton King and the Night Witch. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, we were up like 5 elixir right there because we got a lot down. I think I'm going to go with my eye drag just because eye drag is annoying for this guy. And then let's go with our graveyard. So his best graveyard counter is probably going to be like Night Witch and archers, I imagine. So let's see what he's rolling with. Yo, did he just give up, man? Honestly, I wouldn't even blame him if he did. Graveyard coming down, taking down the whole tower. I'm going to Knights plus guards the pocket. We still have the freeze as well. And guys, that is a good game, man. Completely great matchup for us. Evo Xe against beatdown decks is basically always free. That's what we love to see. And I think I'm going to play one more. We found a game against Saiyan here, and oh, we see the barrel off the rip. Unfortunately for us, I think I'm going to go for a late NATO, try and get that King Tower activation. Yeah, didn't have the NATO in the starting hand, but we do still get that King Tower activation. And is this going to be another bait matchup for us? I'm ready for it, man. So a lot of times against these bait matchups, you really want to figure out if they have a rocket. So I'm actually going to bowler down low, maybe just try and bait a rocket here. We see the princess on the left. Okay, interesting. I feel like Rascal Bait normally runs a rocket, but if they have a prince, then they probably don't. So could be a few different things here from our opponent, but either way, I'm ready for it. I'm going to go with my Evo Xe down here. I like to play passive and single, and then we kind of just ramp it up as we get into double and triple. Lumberjack. Okay, so I assume that's probably going to be Evo Lumberjack. I did not catch whether he showed the Evo or not already, but that's fine by me. And he's got the Xe as well, so you know what? This guy's kind of got a homemade deck cooking up right now, which I greatly respect, man. If you guys know me, you know I love homemade decks. You know I gotta keep it gotta keep a mix of the homemade off meta decks and the meta decks. You know, because the meta decks are good too. But I definitely respect people with the off meta decks. Man, I love Rascals too. I feel like Rascals don't always get all the love they deserve, but man, what good cards. I'm gonna go for the NATO right here. Hopefully, just take out those Rascals and kind of move on with our life. So he gets some, I think I'm going to freeze that barrel. Yeah, okay, so he gets some princess damage. We got 30 seconds left till double. We're just kind of chilling. We're going to eat a little bit of damage every time. Not always a perfect defense is possible with this deck, but that's okay. Because the great thing about Graveyard is that it's also hard to perfectly defend. So I'm going to go eye drag the middle here, just kind of pull everything over, distract. That's all we're doing. And we're about to hit double. This is our time to shine, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. So I think, okay, I'm going to go with my Evo Xe down low. So I want him to rocket it if he has the rocket, just kind of make sure. I haven't been counting his cards to keep track, but looks like he does not. Evo Lumberjack is fine. I got the Evo Knight, man. Mine is better than yours. Let's go. Okay, we take that out. That's beautiful. And I'm going to go in bowler graveyard opposite lane. We have a strong threat on the right. We have a strong threat on the left. And look at this, guys. I think I might actually tornado back this Megaknight. And we hit the Goblin Giant. Yo, hold on. Our bowler's on top of tower. We have all the skeletons, and surely that's going to be a ton of damage, right? Okay, perfect. Down to 300. My bad about the 20%, guys. That one's on me, man. I need to charge the phone, but yo, let's go. We get the Inferno Dragon locked on as well. I'm going to go with the bowler to clean up these goblins. And the defense with this deck is unmatched. Like, I'm telling you right now, bowler, you got Xe, you got Inferno Dragon even. Like, it is amazing. Bowler's cleaning up that left side. We got the right side taken care of as well. And this guy's bait does not stand a match for our graveyard deck. So we just need a little bit more damage here. I think I'm going to go graveyard and then probably just freeze maybe. So I want to freeze the gang if he plays it. Bowler does not cross, but that's still fine. He used his log, so he's already going to have a hard time dealing with these extra skeletons. Look at the skeletons in the back. That's a ton of damage, and that's good game, man. That is honestly what I love to see. This deck just taking care of Megaknight bait. No matter what you're facing, this deck always gives you a shot, and that's what I love. But that's going to do it all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.